Now, as somebody that's kind of studied this, I've still never let my 10-year-old nephew win. And as I was playing one day, I'm looking at my phone and I move my queen and take my hand off of it. You ever have one of those moments where you know you made a mistake? I had that moment right then and there. My nephew looks at the board, looks at me, and wipes my queen off. My hands started to sweat. My heart started to race. My throat started to tighten. I had these thoughts of, we'll bump the board and we'll start over. Now, I didn't do that. I chose a different behavioral pathway. Instead of activating my drive to acquire that highly competitive piece, I activated my drive to bond. And I looked at my nephew and I said, nice move, buddy. You might have me this time. Because in that context, the relationship was more important than winning. So being able to understand where those, now he did screw up and I ended up winning anyways, but that's not the point. The whole point here is we choose behaviors that'll ultimately drive our success. And when we understand the drives that are behind them, it helps us understand where those thoughts and feelings are coming from.
One of the soft skills I think that people really want to learn and need to learn is managing people, dealing with people, and dealing with difficult people. What are some of the ways that we can do that?
Albino, do you want to go first?
Sure. Well, labeling people as difficult people, I think that's a tricky thing to do. Um, what do we mean by that, right? Maybe that person is experiencing fear, or insecurity, or because maybe we are creating that for that person. So we need to be very careful when we talk about people that are difficult, and I think that we should first address what's affecting that person. Let's be curious about it. Let's ask questions.